It's going up. Hi, this is Shanna White, and this is my persuasive speech. And here's my audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God. False self-esteem needs to stop by Shanna White. So there's a common problem these days in our nation, in the school. It's an epidemic spreading amongst our youth across the nation. In our schools, at home, in sports, school clubs, and events. I call it the participation award epidemic, or false self-esteem. We're quite familiar with this sort of epidemic in our environment here because we do give awards for literally everything. We have kindness awards. We have you stand in line for a 30-second award. We have 425 kids get a certificate for a breathing award. We have a certificate and a template for every behavior known to man. But what happens is there's a negative consequence in adulthood that is facing current, am I going here? We are awarding behavior that doesn't deserve an award. Over time, this behavior manifests a variety of negative characteristics, including entitlement. These traits make the ability to cope and handle failure as an adult very challenging. We as individuals can work on how we encourage children and how we encourage each other by improving the dialogue that we have with children and by improving the dialogue that we have with each other, which kind of means that we have to be more mindful of the words we choose to speak to one another because we're leading by example. When I talk to you, when you talk to me, they're listening. As educators, they're listening and they're watching. Whether we're talking about them or just to ourselves, how that example is what they lead by. Examples of this epidemic. You can laugh. It's fine to laugh. Be alive, please. Be alive. Participation Award for the Oakland Raiders being in the NFL, October 27, 2014. Laughs?
Yeah.
Laughs?
Yeah.
And then on the internet. Oh, and everybody remembers this. Oprah giving everyone a car. You get an award, you get an award, you get an award. Everybody gets an award, and guess what? We're all winners, and all we did was sit here. The problem is that the millennial reality is becoming 75% of, according to psychologically today, according to Psychology Today, the millennial reality is 75% of the problem in the workforce today, and that reality is that they're lazy and they expect too much. Immediate gratification is the norm, meaning they graduate college or even high school and they expect to get it all. They expect to have a car and have a house and have everything lined out for them because they've been good. Everyone gets a trophy. Teamwork, decision-making, social media, of course, is taken over, and teams, partners, instead of individual work, and they assume that they know everything by the age of 18, and that is a problem. Here's the Millennial Hierarchy. A recent bit from the comedian Chris Rock last night, by the way. Pressure makes a diamond. Kids need... I should do it in my Chris Rock voice. Pressure makes a diamond. Kids need to be bullied or punched in the face. All the successful people were likely bullied as kids. Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, ain't nobody give them a participation award. The 19-year-old in the Sperry's on the corner begging for change, that got a participation award. Pretty funny. Dramatic Interpretation of the Future. I'll let it sink in. By Asher Freeman. Dr. Linus from the Noose Foundation is a researcher and agreed with Mr. Rock. Darcy Linus from the Noose Foundation supports the statement in her article, Developing Your Child's Self-Esteem. Developing your child's self-esteem. The way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. And that was what I was talking about earlier with the words that we use when we talk to these kids. If we tell every kid, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job becomes, well, really meaningless. Because if you say it to every kid at every day and everything that they do, then it means nothing more than hello or goodbye or see you later or rock, shoe. It's the same thing. Here's how we can build true self-esteem with our kids. Self-esteem acronym. Share your problems with someone special. Educate yourselves to make good choices. Learn to respect yourself and others too. Follow the advice of the people that you love. Expand your unique talents with practice. Stay safe. Stay away from gangs, alcohol, and other drugs. Think before you act. You can be a problem solver. Earn the respect of your family by acting responsibly. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't stop trying. Make the best of who you are. Your dreams will come true. And you have to work really, really hard for all these things to happen. And the work ethic in children and how we speak to children and how we encourage self-esteem is the fine line. Because it's kind of hard. We want to encourage kids to do well, and we don't want to hurt their feelings, and we sure don't want them to be sad. But that's life. Like, we're going to fail, we're going to cry, we're going to have bad days, we're not going to get our way. Somebody's going to tell us no, no, heck no, really, no, 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 you're not good enough, no, you're not tall enough, no, you're not this, no, you're not that. And you have to be able to develop the skills at a young age to be able to go, okay, I'm going to go try harder. Okay, maybe this isn't for me. Okay, different, either work harder or make a different plan. Not, here's an award for trying. Thanks for showing up. Dialogue with sports. So previously I was just talking about dialogue that we can have with kids every day to help to build this self-esteem in a positive way, in a true way. And this is something that I'd like to discuss involving sports. Try not to award effort with anything physical. For example, a lot of times when kids participate in, let's say a soccer game. A kid participates in a soccer game. I'm just going to make fun of myself as a kid. I participated in a soccer game. However, I didn't participate. I got my orange slice and my Capri Sun, and that's what I was looking forward to the most. I'm going to be honest. But then I got to play. But I didn't play. I sat down on the grass and I picked the grass. I was just there for the oranges and the Capri Sun, and I didn't care who knew it. But my poor family takes the time to take me to the game, to take the day off, to be there in the scorching heat on a Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, and I'm sitting there picking grass. But after that game, we go to Dairy Queen. I'm playing soccer forever, because I love soccer. But you see what I mean? I wasn't playing. Be mindful of how and when you deliver support. Appropriate support can be given to any child without feeding into the false self-esteem trend. New dialogue within sports. Before the competition, have fun, play hard, I love you. After the competition, did you have fun? I'm proud of you. Teamwork will really pay off, win or lose. These kinds of conversations. 6 words. In a study by Tim Elmore and what parents should say as their kids perform, college athletes were asked what their parents said that made them feel great. That amplified their joy during and after a ball game. Their overwhelming response was, I love to watch you play. Not Dairy Queen. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubt, while the stupid people are full of confidence. Charles Bukowski. Be part of the solution, not the problem. Thank you very much, audience. I'm just going to show you that they're really here. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you very much.